Basically, we got a call of a person armed about 6:30 this morning here on the location on Mill Road. It then turned into a shots fired call. We did confirm that there was one shot fired in this hotel lobby. Evidently, we had a gentleman come to the establishment, was in some type of distress, said someone was chasing him. The clerks and the hotels, the employees there thought it was some type of robbery, so they went into their security mode and started just trying to get away from the individual. At some point, he did fire a round into the lobby and one of the glass doors, and then made his way somewhere inside the hotel. Responding officers did arrive along with some of our SWAT team members. They were able to get this gentleman in custody. He's in some type of distress. He is injured. That was the individual that y'all saw leaving in the ambulance. We are speaking with him, trying to determine where he came from and what his issue is. We're just trying to do some follow-up to determine where he actually came from.
No patrons, no guests, no staffers hurt, all that?
Nope, he's the only one injured. There may be some glass issues inside the lobby there, but no one has been transported other than him, but we are speaking with him now to determine what actually was going on. He has a local history, yes ma'am. We're trying to confirm all that. We're not going to release his identity right now. He's just being spoken to by the detectives. At some point we'll probably update when we get more information, but other than that, that's all we have right now.
Explain the rationale of going door to door and how you wanted to make sure that this was the one individual you all were looking for.
Well, we went off of his information. We didn't have any third-party information, so we had to go through all the rooms in the hotel. So we're just going to be spreading out now, trying to check his histories, his address history, to determine if there's another incident somewhere. We just don't know right now.
How are the guests doing? How's everybody holding up?
Well, you could probably imagine. They're pretty much calmed down now. We're trying to get them settled where they can go back to their rooms and get back with their family members. But of course, you could probably estimate that they were upset about it.
How about the employees? How are they doing?
I really don't know. You can only assume that they're just doing their job or something like that. But I haven't actually had any contact with them.
Can you talk about when he showed up, sort of the state he was in, and if he was already injured?
I'm not familiar if he was already injured. It's possible. I haven't confirmed that, but he was in some type of distress, said some individuals were chasing him, and the employees immediately considered that to be some type of robbery situation, so they defended themselves by going to the other rooms. Whatever their security measures are to disengage from someone, that's what they did, and he was able to make it through one of the rooms down there.
So he said that he was being chased.
Correct. That's what I've been told.
And did someone at the hotel call 911, someone who works there?
Yes. Yes. Management, clerks, cashiers, stuff like that.
And do you know if the hotel employees locked everyone down? Like, what did they do in terms of
I'm not,
the hotel folks?
Not familiar. I don't know exactly the procedure or protocol. We just started getting 911 calls, and once we were able to arrive, we determined where this individual was, and he's in custody being detained right now.
What kind of history are we talking about with him?
I'm not familiar, just local address histories. He's from the Henry County area, or he resides here in Henry County.
But officers, do they know of him already?
It's possible, I'm not familiar.
And what happened with that gunshot to the glass?
I've been told that one round was fired. It did enter through the door there that you might have seen. We'll try to determine if it was more than one shot. I'm not familiar.
We were told he showed up with firearms, plural. Can you talk about that?
It's possible. We did get information about a long gun and a handgun. I can't confirm that, but it's possible.
Where did you get that information?
Just from the briefing that I got.
So he
is
might
that
have had more than
confirmed?
one weapon, or is it just the right?
Preliminary. It's not confirmed. There was information that he might have had a long gun and a handgun. I can't confirm other than it's possible. So.
Gotcha.
All right.
Just double checking. That gunshot came from the inside out?
That's what I've been advised of. Yes, ma'am.
If you know otherwise any of this stuff, let us know.
Yeah.
Right. What kind of injury did the man have?
He's got some type of lacerations to his arms and legs. Don't know if he was injured here or at another location. We're trying to determine that. There may be some information that we've confirmed yet. I just don't have it. So we'll have to update you as soon as possible.
The only other thing I wanted to ask about is that we were told originally that that officers were thinking there might be a second crime scene.
That's correct. Due to the history of this individual, where he may live, we're out at that location now trying to determine if something happened there that led to this location. So they're very well could be another incident somewhere.
He's expected to be okay.
Correct. Right.
So your first name and
Thanks.
last, spell them both for me.
First name's Andy, A-N-D-Y, last name Fish, F-I-S-H.
And what happened here?
I was at work and I got a message from my son that something happened. There was a robbery or something, maybe a shootout, and they were all downstairs in the lobby here. That's all I know. So I'm just waiting for them to clear the scene so I can go in and see my wife and kids.
So where are you all from?
We just moved here from Tokyo 2 weeks ago.
And so you're here at the hotel.
Just temporarily till we find a house, hopefully this week.
You ever been around this much police activity before?
Not this much, but something similar when I was in Iraq.
Oh my gosh.
So
And so how old's your children?
I've got a 14-year-old son and a 9-year-old son inside.
And what are the police telling you?
That they'll let me in sooner, in a little bit. So I just know that don't walk near it when the scene's going on. Just wait till they tell you it's okay. So I'm just waiting.
Pretty frightening for you? For your family, actually?
For them, I'm thinking it's probably pretty frightening. I just want to go in there and make sure that they're okay and tell them, okay, we're gonna find a house this week. I promise. We'll get our own house soon, I hope.